Right, hi guys. Good morning. Right, we've just come downstairs. Let me turn that bit of Kate Bush off, I think. There she goes. She's gone. Right, Snoopy's lined up for the back door. Sooty's just behind me. And there's Snoopy wagging his tail. He knows it's apple pie time. Right, go on then, off you go. Make it quick, guys, off you go. Straight to the water bowl. There is a water bowl in their wet room at the back, and they got one outside the back door. I always fill them up fresh when I get back from work. The one that's outside I always take up to the kennels. So they got a drink up the kennels when they're up there, and then when I bring them down from the kennels, I bring it down here with me. Right, let me just get my peg. Got my all-important peg, guys. Get this selfie stick to stay up. I heard somebody knocking at the door then. Come on in. Good boy. There you go. Sooty's in. Snoop's gone up the garden. Good boy, Soot. Ah, well guys, it's Friday tomorrow. Oh good, it's Friday. So here we go for Monday, a terrible Tuesday, Friday Eve, which was today. So what do we call Friday? Have to give that one some thought. I can't call it Good Friday because everybody would think it's Easter. No, I think Snoopy will knock. I have shut the door. I have actually latched it today. He'll probably knock on the door with his claws. Right, let's get these apple pies on the go. Turn it that way, guys, so you can see. There's a good boy, Soot. Oh, right, one day to go. A bit colder today. I've actually flicked the heating on. I flicked the heating on about 7 o'clock. I've turned it off about 8. What's the time now? Gosh, it's 20 to 9, guys. I've been upstairs trying to dry my hair. So I had a warm bathroom, so that was lovely. And I did heat the water up, so I thought if I'm going to turn the boiler on just to heat the house up, I might as well have some hot water for tonight. So yes, I've nipped that on. So it's lovely and warm in here, although I've put my long cardi on just to keep my arms warm. Sooty, you might get all of this if Snoop doesn't come in. There we go, one to go. Already made the sandwiches. I've got lamb tomorrow. So that's been, I had ham today, I've got lamb tomorrow, had cheese the day before. There's Snoopy. Hang on then, Snoop. Come on then, in you come, fella. Good boy. Right. Right, back door's locked. Right, you guys ready? Yeah. Okay, sit down nicely. Stay, stay, stay. Yes, good boys. And they're off. Can you see them? There they are. Who's going to finish first? I think you know who's going to finish first. First one to lift the head up. Yeah, we all knew it was going to be Snoop, didn't we? There's no surprise there. Right, I've got 2 apple pies left, so that's perfect because I go shopping tomorrow anyway. Right, some crumbs in this box here, guys, if you guys want it. There you go. Right, that's it. So 2 left for tomorrow, but then I buy new ones tomorrow anyway, so that's perfect. That works out really well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes, that works out really well. Right, where is my custard? Oh. So, another good day at work. It went quite quick, which was lovely. Job-wise, can't remember what I did now. Zoe's. It was a Zoe day. Do you know what a Renault Zoe is? It was a Zoe day today. Everything I seemed to do was Zoe's. Started off with a couple of tyres, 3 tyres. That was one that was serviced the previous week, and they'd reported that the tyres needed replacing. And that came in today to have those done. So that was my first Zoe of the day. The second Zoe was a steering wheel. Now this Zoe's was it on a 70 plate? So it was, yeah, 4 years old, and I think the warranty on these cars is 5 years. And on the steering wheel you've got buttons like for your cruise control or answering your phone or doing your radio. And the buttons on the right hand side weren't working. There was an up and down function, and the up was working but the down stopped working. And you can't get the switches separately, you have to have a whole steering wheel. So fortunately it was under warranty. Had it not been, the customer had been looking at a bill of over £400 just for the part. So that was rather fortunate for the customer. And I did that. That was my second Zoe. The third Zoe was a service, which was a big service. They said that their service lights were on. Well, it was more than that. There was a management light on to do with the radar. It's got radar on this particular car. And there's an issue with the radar. It's put a fault code into the system, and I couldn't clear it. I tried to clear it. What we do when we do a service, we code read the car. We do a print for the customer. It's like a health check. So you do a print for the customer, so they can see the state of health of their car. And this one had thrown up this fault code for the radar, which I couldn't clear. It was a permanent fault, so it needs some attention. It's not the sort of thing I do, because this is for the diagnostic technicians to sort out, not my job. I'm not a Renault tech, so the Renault techs can have a look at this and diagnose what the issue is. It might just be that it needs realigning. It is quite common for the remember to new kit. Stood here talking. It's not uncommon for the radars to get knocked. Now, some of the radars are actually in the front of the car, behind the bumper or behind the front grille, and some are actually in the windscreen. They're actually mounted where your interior mirror is. There's radars there. They're usually like a pair of cameras. I don't know what this one's got. I didn't look. I wasn't interested. So that's for the Renault tech to have a look at, not me, and they can diagnose it. I don't mind putting on whatever they say is wrong, but they've got to diagnose it. But more often than not, it seems to be a case of just realigning. It might have got knocked at some stage. Maybe they hit a pheasant or something like that. So, but that's not my problem. So I did the service, reported all this. It wasn't an MOT, that one. No, that one wasn't an MOT, so that one was okay. So yeah, it's going good. Today was good. That was the last job of the day, that one with the radar. I did the code read when I first got it in and realised there was an issue with it, but I thought, well, I'll leave that alone at the moment, get the service out of the way, because it was late in the day and they were waiting for it, and they wanted it washed as well, so it was a bit of a time crunch on that one. So after I'd done the code read, I realised there was a fault. Then I thought, well, I'll put that on the back burner, I'll do the service first, and then once I'd finished the service, I had about 15 minutes left, so I put it back on the code reader to see what the codes were, which I've printed off. And I tried to clear them. What you do is you'll print them, so you've got a list of all the fault codes. Then you clear them, and if they all clear, that's great. If they don't clear, it will throw the important ones up. Sometimes a fault code will trigger other fault codes. You want to know what the first fault code was to be able to diagnose it, because sometimes you've got like a list of 10 fault codes, and you've got to try and work out which one it is that's triggered the fault. So by clearing it, it's now thrown in a fault code for the radar, so it looks like it's going to be a radar issue. So that's where the Renault techs will now have a look, they'll diagnose it, and we'll go from there. But the car, I think it's on a 69 plate. Yes, it was a 69 plate, so I think it's probably just about out of warranty, because it's 5 years warranty, so I think that might just be out of warranty. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Not my problem at the moment. Right, apple pies are nuked. Here we go. And I'll pop this one back in the fridge, guys. There we go, that one's done. Let's put these apple pies away. What's left? Only 2 there, Snoop. There for tomorrow. There we go. Oh. Right. If I go and get my spoon, don't you touch my apple pies. Right, guys, let's go up this end. I can put my bits in the bin and grab a spoon. There we go. Right. Come on, let's go and have a sit down. Right, back door is locked. Do you want me to turn that radio on for you again, guys? Or are you going to follow me through? I'm going to turn the radio on because they might not come through. They were all cuddled up on the sofa when I came down. Hopefully Kate Bush isn't on there anymore. There we go. Right, there we go. Right, into the front room. I've got to turn the light on. I have left that candle on again, so it should be smelly in there. Let's see if that worked. Oh yes it is, I can smell it again. I could yesterday when I did that, opened the door and I could smell the candle. Right, come on Sooty, in you come. Sooty, Sooty, quick, Soot, quick. I want to shut the door because it's lovely and warm in here. Come on, in. Good boy. There you go. There we go. Right, I'll shut the door so it keeps the warm in. Excuse me guys. Right, here we go. Oh. Right, apple pies are down, spoons down. Right. Ooh, that's good. I'll just shorten that selfie stick a little bit, guys. There you go. Right. Oh, I'll try to go on my GoFundMe site. I had an email saying they wanted some security issues addressed. They wanted photo ID and things like that. For some reason, I don't know why they've suddenly done that, but I've done that and that's all gone through. So I tried to go on the site today just to see how the site's doing, and it won't let me in. It keeps saying Wi-Fi not connected, but it is connected. So I might try loading that onto my laptop. I don't want to clear it off my phone and then try and... I was going to clear it off my phone and try and reload it and see if it will take, but I thought I'd rather not do that at the moment. I might try and get my laptop to work with the GoFundMe, and then if I can get it on there, then I can clear it off the phone and then try reloading it again to see if it will come up again. But I don't know why it won't tell me, but it did send me an email that somebody else has made a contribution, so I always acknowledge the contribution, but I just can't get onto the site at the moment. So if that person who's made the donation is watching, that's why I haven't answered you, and I'm sorry. I will as soon as I can get on the site. It just won't let me on at the moment. So much for security, eh? So that's good. I haven't seen anybody today. It's been a pretty normal day. He's a good boy, apart from my boys. Hey, you fella. They're very cuddly today. Sooty's growling at something. So yeah, so it's been a good day at work. Went really quickly. I've had quite a few messages from you guys. There was one of the subscribers lost their mother today, so I've sent commiserations to that subscriber. I'm so sorry about that, and a lot of you others have joined in as well, so thank you very much for that. Yeah, I won't say any more about that. Hello Sooty, come on in Soot. No, Sooty's gone the other way. So what else can I tell you guys? I'm going to go on my laptop and see if I can do some more name changes. I haven't done that yet. I was going to do it earlier, but I didn't have time. So I need to go and do a few more name changes. I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign it now. If you'd like a shout out, please send me a message now up to 10 o'clock and I shall put them down on my jot. I've got one on my piece of paper at the moment, and that was one that was sent late last night, so I'll do that one at the top of the list. But if there's anybody else who'd like a shout out, please let me know and I shall give you a shout out. Okay, right, I'm going to sign out now guys, and I shall speak to you all later. Okay, bye bye for now.